And me,
I'm like, since when?
You guys got a little. You got an aura ring for your thingling.
You know.
Yeah. It's more for you guys, not us.
I feel that,
especially if it vibrates.
But nah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
It just
Bruce, what are you doing?
He's just being the
in
weirdest
on the conversation.
guy,
bro.
The weirdest guy. Okay, so we are going to start with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little context, or do you just want the video to talk for itself?
Yeah. So like, I have some notes on like kind of how, like, so to kind of talk about
what, man?
What? She said men get plugs to pussy.
Men get plugs too.
Pussy.
Guys, I feel like this is a Valentine's Day special.
Hey, we already
They
passed
do
that.
get plugs, but it's like,
and it's not the same.
Right. I don't want to be inserted into. I want to do the inserting. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that?
God.
Where's
right.
that?
He's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Into the
what's it called? Pegging.
Pegging.
It's called pegging.
Oh wait, is that a no word?
No, you can say that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say pegging.
If you're into that, you might need to reflect on something.
Hey.
Nah, I heard, bro. I can't.
Oh,
Moisturize me.
Hey, my ex-boyfriend into back shots.
Really?
I did not know.
See, when you said that comment, that actually stuck with me.
I was confused with that.
You mean it the other way.
I thought you meant he likes giving back shots.
He likes giving back.
He likes
shots.
receiving.
He likes taking back shots. Right. Shame. That's what you mean.
I hit the wrong button.
Right, because I'm like, if he likes giving back shots, what's wrong with that? That's, you know, like.
But not to girls.
Did he go to Thailand? Is that what's happening right here?
You know what I'm saying? What was that meme I sent you?
Yeah, when you're disappointed, when it's a ring, when you
when you go to Thailand,
when you go to Thailand,
you get disappointed by the
results.
By the results,
it was like a Mulan meme.
A meme. And he was like, "It's a woman."
How disappointing! That's not why I went to Thailand.
Snot says Lil Jeff's prostate is untouched. It is sacred.
Yeah,
that's my sacred.
Nothing
thing.
going in there. You know, I told him if I ever went to prison, which I never will, but if I ever did, I'm dying. I'm dying. Ain't nobody touching this butthole. I'm dying. I'm dying.
And I'm jumping off the.
Hell yeah, we going together.
I would never survive in prison.
We going together. Hell no, ain't nobody touching.
Oh
this
yeah.
butt.
Oh, grab onto him and then just.
Hell yeah, we plummeted
Absolutely.
together. Oh,
absolutely.
Taking the shit difficult. You wanted it to go back in? What the fuck? That's wild. I don't know how people do that shit. Hell no.
My bro is outlandish.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get back to the topic
Hold
at
on.
hand.
Right. So what you?
We went to hell with that.
Hell in the handbasket.
I was gonna say I don't know how we're gonna talk about like dopamine depletion and eating disorders.
Wait. Dopamine depletion can tie into that, but we have to dig our way out of the goon and get into the eating disorder.
Yes. And let us know when Abby joins in. So we'll.
Oh, she's just gonna text.
Okay.
I think Abby. If you're gonna text, let me know. I don't know if she knows how to do like the guest thing. I'm not sure.
She just has to go in the comments and type. It's not an actual live thing. She just goes on our video and then types. That's it.
Okay.
That's all she has to do. She just goes to the live chat and types.
Jeff will simply pass away from prostate or colon. Wait, I got my
colonoscopy.
Yeah.
You got a colonoscopy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've had a few.
He got it young.
I needed.
I think I've had like 3.
Yeah, I don't get mine till 40.
Really?
But I had like colon issues, so I had
right.
Yeah. He has colon issues too.
Growths. Yeah.
What's your colon issue?
Is this a December thing?
It is a December.
I was born with no muscle function in my colon.
Well, I'm losing muscle function and I'm growing. Like
so you can't have magnesium.
Tumors on the and I can't process anything.
So what you're saying is easy for you to take a shit.
No,
it's
you need the muscle function.
You need the muscle.
Oh, to move it.
Right.
I got you.
Remember what I told you?
I got you, bro.
Like sometimes I feel like it's just there.
So you gotta take
just the pressure.
What's that? What's that thing we take? Metamucil.
Like fiber.
The fiber.
You have a high fiber diet.
Yeah, you gotta take.
So fiber actually screws me up. Fiber does the reverse for me.
Metamucil.
Now, are you doing soluble or insoluble?
I prefer to get my fiber from like fruits, vegetables.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But if
Like
I
broccoli.
get if I get fiber from something like Metamucil, something that's been artificially made.
Gotcha. It'll fuck.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
Your body recognizes them.
The other day, corn. I realized corn actually helps.
But I
and it doesn't even dissolve.
So I had a tube in the side of my stomach for 3 years to help
Holy cow.
teach my body to stimulate.
Right.
I've seen people change those bags too.
Abby's on the chat.
Hey!
Yeah.
Welcome. Like, let me pop them tumors.
Pop them tumors, little boy.
Where's Abby?
I don't know. She's on the chat.
Yeah, tell her to just start typing. Just say hi.
Just say hi. Start typing.
And if she has any questions, or wants to get involved in the conversation, she can too. But all right, let's start. We've been.
Yeah! She's on the chat. Welcome, Abby. Oh, we love it.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it.
Welcome to the Two Black Negro podcast.
That's so far from what it's called. That's not what
No. Tabletop topics. We have
not what it's called.
Leisure and culture. We talk about everything. This is not a broadcast.
We talk about everything and
It's
nothing.
not a red pill.
No. A lot of young women think it is, but no, we just have great conversations, and then of course get other people involved and get their opinions on their worldviews. So, all right, let's start.
Yeah.
This is what she sent.
So for context, this video kind of touches on it speaks upon a show that's on Netflix called Adolescence. I haven't watched it yet.
Gotcha.
But she touches on the whole idea of with social media, it's we get that dopamine rush from social media and how it affects our confidence and causes us she doesn't talk about the aspect of it affecting our confidence and us becoming self-conscious, but it causes us to become so desensitized to the real and raw reality of life that we've become numb to things that are actually deep. We've lost the ability to think critically and deeply about serious issues, serious topics, things that are, that's bad. Why are we pushing it to the side?
The demoralization of just everything. Even now.
Why is that boring? What do you mean it's boring? No, you're just not able to actually think deeply for yourself.
Yeah.
There's even a subset of that where you have brain rot culture.
That's exactly.
Yeah, they're they're like, oh, because this specific short or content doesn't stimulate me, then that means you might not be interested in. But again, too, it's not just for you.
Yeah.
Everybody always gravitates or picks up something from what we say, and it relates to them in their own reality.
And
somehow.
I think also people are another thing I've noticed too is that people don't like to receive bluntness. People don't want to receive honest
feelings,
constructive criticism and the truth. And they're like, don't rain on my parade with you being blunt. Being blunt is mean. No, it's the reality of
weird,
life.
Right.
It builds character.
It's the death of accountability.
Well, this is
all that.
This is wild because I literally had this conversation today where because evaluations are coming up, and they're like. They're like, I told my store managers, they're like, when I do evals, because they're asking me if I've done it before. I'm like, yeah. They're like, sometimes they told me I'm too brutally honest, so I have to sugarcoat.
You got soften.
I can't say you talk too much. I have to
soften the
delivery when I type it to them, so they don't.
Too much you talk.
Shit. I probably have to do it in the Yoda voice too, so they don't take offense to it. Too much you talk.
No, it's crazy, right? Yeah. Desensitized, coddled, and then they're coddled from the reality.
Causes instant gratification as well.
And mental disorders.
Mental disorders.
Dissociation, all that.
Dissociation, desensitization to just reality. If you kind of think of about the bystander effect, almost in a sense, it's I always wonder to myself oh, what would I do if I'm in a situation and I'm clearly in distress and I need help getting out? Right. Are people just gonna keep walking by me?
Yep. And then someone's probably gonna be emote on you
because that's the first thing they do.
So you're gonna start recording this situation of me being berated, but you're not gonna step in and be like, hey, like,
and there's gonna be like 50 million stitches of someone cracking jokes.
All right, let's watch the video and then we can talk about it.
But yeah, let's
crazy word. Yep, let's hop into it, guys.
Make sure that desktop volume is good. All right, cool beans.
All right, that's up.
Hi, I am normally not the type of person who would set up a camera, sit in front of it, and talk about something that really has been boggling my mind for almost 2 weeks now, and I was debating whether or not I should post it, but here I am. Today's the day where I have the urge and the balls to speak up about something that really stood out to me while I was researching about the new Netflix series Adolescence. I want to mention beforehand that this video is not particularly about adolescence nor the topic that it brings. It's more of a trigger of what I am going to try to explain to you. A lot of you will think that I'm reaching very far, and to be honest with you, I am, but not unrealistically. So let's get into it. So it was around 2 weeks ago where I watched the series, and I didn't know anything about it beforehand, and halfway through the first episode I realized it was a one take, and that actually blew my mind because it's not just very difficult to pull something like this off, but it also made me feel like I was there in real time. I think the series was a masterpiece and everyone should watch it, especially parents. Yeah, so because I was so amazed by it, I decided to research a little bit about it. I saw behind the scenes videos and I've watched a few TikTok videos about it. And there was one thing that always caught my attention, and it was always the comment sections. There were a lot of comments of people saying that they thought the series was boring. Don't get me wrong, I am fine with opinions, but I couldn't wrap my head around it, how you would think that a series like that is boring, because it's raw and it's real. So I was trying to find an answer, and I was digging in my thoughts, going into a rabbit hole, and I've come to a point where I think I know why. I just want to say that I am not a doctor, nor a physicist. I do not have a degree in that field. I have to admit that I am not academically very gifted. But on the other hand, I am very interested in the space of creativity and the arts of acting. So I am also aware that I have a different view to the series than other people might have. And I think it's not the series that is boring. I think it's us. Most of us. To be specific, it's our brains. Let me explain.